bring up the... All right, y'all. This is how we're gonna start our show today. You gotta put the volume up.
You gotta
It is up.
Oh shoot.
Oh, that takes...
This is like the worst.
Here, pull the
Why?
audio jack out and just play it from there.
Why?
Turn it up.
I did.
Volume is all the way up
Why
on
is
her
this a
shit.
thing?
This is why me talking shit is the best code openings.
You know what?
You know why?
Play it without the music, and then just
I want the music.
What is
They don't
happening?
need no music. This says it all.
It's not as fun.
I don't understand.
Dude,
What?
What do you mean it's not as fun?
Dude, it's a furry.
Do you see the visuals that are going on right
It's
now?
a furry pool party. How have you never
What
been
is
to
happening?
a furry
Can
party?
Someone explain to me what the fuck's going on.
Furries are twerking.
What is-
It's furry.
This
If
is
you knew if our sound worked, you
There's
would
a
be hearing,
difference
girl, you looking good once
This
you
is-
back that
this
ass.
is-
So you...
oh, that's what's playing. Back that ass up,
Yeah.
but like furry edition.
I mean, you
or is it the
smack
actual?
that is what
What
they
is
say.
going on? What the fuck is
Just
happening?
enjoy it, man. Just fucking
This is
enjoy
not
it.
our episode. This is not our episode. Don't leave. This is just the code open. This is what is happening? What is Gucci, everybody? Fuck that code opening, by the way. It's your boy. It's your big homie, Heel Pandagata. We got my co-host who's decided to disappear with her giant ass laptop for some reason.
Key Cat, what up?
Yeah, Cat. We got some special guests here. We got Malcolm, aka the Wizard of the West.
Y'all know that was-
And then we got Spice, aka she'll knock you the fuck out if you look at her wrong. Now,
Through the screen, too.
and obviously, you hear if you hear his voice, you know he's here. The producer of this show, Damian Smith, aka the legendary Black Lion.
Yeah, baby.
Then the legendary Heel Panda God.
Someone said I'm eating this.
And then the legendary Kit Kat, aka always addicted to fucking candy. She had a monster.
Shout out to Relief Treats for eating a brownie while watching the furry video. This week we do want to give a special shout out to Relief Treats. Relief Treats, if you check them out on Facebook, they got some dope shit. They got some dope deals, you know, to get you there with them edibles and Kool-Aid. And now,
Edible.
other than that disgusting ass furry opening,
It was beautiful, a work of
You
art.
okay, bro? You need like,
I
you need a hug, bro?
I need all the adults, but the ones that were not involved in that video.
Girl, you look.
I need
I
all
wish I would've seen
of
the
the
sound.
adults.
Oh,
Like-
and ladies and gentlemen, for everybody who keeps saying, Heel Panda God, you're the one with the Black Air Force energy, you're lying if you say Ella has any. We got video evidence.
Y'all are not about to post.
We're not going to play it this week,
All right.
but I'm going to save it. It's blackmail now.
No one said I had
don't have any other type of energy. I'm just, you know.
He brought.
Maybe the TikTok.
Ella, what are we doing this
Maybe
week?
the TikTok. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
If you guys can't see because of the giant ass laptop, again,
What have you
every
guys?
time.
Let's start up by checking. We always start up by checking on people. What have y'all been up to? What's new? What's good? What have you been doing creatively speaking, or just everyday life speaking?
What
What y'all been up to? Just
Oh, you gonna start off with me?
Yeah, we can start off. Let's start off with you, Malcolm. You, you new to this shit, Malcolm?
Yeah, I am.
It's okay.
Does it help that you go like, hey man, you want to be on my show? And be like, damn.
And then he came in and he sees furries twerking out the window.
Yeah, I know. Like I was not prepared for that. You didn't.
Nobody was prepared for that.
Yeah.
All right, so other than seeing twerking furries, what you been up to, bro?
So far, honestly, not too much. I mean, you know,
Doing your dungeon master thing.
yeah. Well,
Dungeon Master?
got one game going on, and the other one we're currently switching to Pathfinder. We're if anyone actually knows, we're going to be doing Path of the Righteousness. We're actually halfway through the book, and I feel extremely overpowered.
All right, just to clarify, we did not get Super Christian out of nowhere.
No. I swear to God. Path of the Righteousness.
Path of the
That's the name of the
That's the name of the
module. That's the name of the module. Okay.
We're talking D&D here.
Let's get my rose.
I'm still a whole ass heathen.
It's a whole ass.
Spice, what you been up to, baby? Looking glorious.
Life and junk and stuff and things.
Life and junk and stuff and things.
Yes, those are my
That's a great
go-tos.
combination.
My
Sounds,
go-tos.
interesting.
My go-tos are life and junk and stuff and things, and take your pants off.
All right.
It's the easiest way to shut shit down.
I keep saying nerds are just the
I do a lot of things
freakiest,
with
and
no
like
pants,
this is just proving my point.
A lot of people do things with no pants.
Honestly.
Okay, give us an example.
Speak from experience.
You can't just pop that out and be like,
You were just speaking from experience, Ella.
give us some examples.
Ella.
No, I'm
Give us
just
some-
trying to have the ladies back. I'm trying to
Ella,
power. I'm
Ella,
trying to have her back.
Ella. But
Seriously,
hear me out.
But wait. In all honesty,
Household cleaning.
think about
chores.
how many exactly. Think about how many things you can do without pants that you don't have to worry. Okay, how many times do you have to pull your pants up every time you bend over to pick something up? Screw that. Clean your house naked. Don't have to worry about it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm probably not even wearing pants.
No
right now.
pants.
We gonna edit
Take
that
pants.
out.
You are
We
wearing
gonna
pants.
edit
You are
that
not.
out.
Once
We gonna edit
we
that out.
are live. I'm not gonna edit that out, and if I could, I would not.
How many times we gotta talk about this, man? You just roll with me.
Look at the consequences of the things you
All right, show's fucking over. All right, that's it. The start of the show quit. It's over. Now, all right. So we have.
You're being.
All right, we have.
What you been up to?
Oh, what
TikToking,
I may have made a couple of kids cry this week. Don't worry about it. That's the case
You
for
are just
another
not
time.
gonna just run past that.
I know. Like,
Yeah, we gonna skip past that. I saw a baby
big
cow.
you didn't make the
Yeah.
baby cow cry, did you?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Okay.
Who are you?
It came out. I smacked it on the butt.
Front hand or back hand?
You don't have to do that to cats.
No.
Nobody told me that. I was just like,
Okay.
I was just like, baby cow, mouths are tough.
What?
Wait, that's,
Wait a minute. Did you just good game the cow?
Good game.
You good game
Good
the
game.
cow.
on a scale of 1 to dead, how hard?
Oh no, it's still alive. It's still walking around. We named. All right. So my youngest boy, not my youngest, my 2-year-old boy got to name the cow, and he named it Spotted
Y'all went
Turkey.
to the farm?
Yeah.
Spotted turkey.
Yes,
It's a
spotted
spotted
turkey.
turkey.
It's a spotted turkey. He named.
So
That's
like a
the name.
speckled dick? What's
Legit,
that called?
everything was a dog to me. Everything was a
say
puppy dog.
Spotted dick? What is that called?
What?
Spotted dick.
What is
It's
that?
a cow.
It's a dessert. It's like a bread with
Yeah, spotted dick.
some shit in it.
I don't feel like I want to. I don't
Alright.
want to.
Okay.
This sounds like something that needs to be on What the Foods.
No. Yeah.
Um,
You right though.
but candy corn. What you been up to? Other than hoe posting on Instagram and getting them gains.
Who's been hoe posted on Instagram?
All them thirst traps?
No thirst traps.
Those are thirst traps. Those are cosplay.
I can't wear a skirt. Bitches be having their whole titties out. And that's not a thirst trap. I can't wear a crop top and a skirt
everybody's
without it being
thirst
hoe
trapping,
posted. Nah, I think you might just be a little salty. Anyways, I've been doing great.
I am.
I think he tried that.
Hold on. Let me show you how the conversation went.
What the
Let me
fuck?
show you how the conversation went. The skirt was originally for me, but then she decided, oh, I got these thighs now, so this is for me.
I respect that.
No.
But what about me and my legacies?
Anyways, I recently was approached for an ambassador position for a black-owned business for a fitness company, and that's been going pretty great.
Nice.
So I don't know how I get that by hoe posting, but okay.
Just shut your whole shit down. Just
What you mean? I'm proud of my co-host.
I'm just
So just so everyone
So
knows.
what you got for the show today while you talking about stuff? What's up? What's going on?
This week's special gift is gifted to us by a sponsor, actually.
What?
Sorry. Boy,
he caught
you
it.
set that up. What sponsor? Yes. Yes. Finish your promo.
The problem is I'm funnier than you right now. It's a problem.
Finish.
I'm sorry. I'm too distracting.
We're
quit.
waiting.
I fucking quit.
I'm gonna just
No,
We are not stopping the show.
keep going.
what is happening?
Hey.
What is
Throwing
happening?
that ass like a food fight. She throwing that cake like a food fight. What you mean?
Why? So confused. Anyways,
I'm waiting.
Asian Gift Stores has finally gotten in the full Power Ranger Legacy helmet set.
Nice.
So every week we're going to be giving out a free helmet. This week's helmet is going to be, we got to start it off right with the best Power Ranger, the Green Ranger.
What? No. Wait. What?
Good answer.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I mean, to me, that's the only one that fucking exists. But
Excuse me?
Green Ranger and Yellow Ranger are the only two that fucking exist. Because I didn't all right.
Because
let's be real. Jason was a ho.
They turned into troopers after that.
Like Jason was a bitch. I did really like the Valley Girl of Kimmy and fucking.
See, you're talking about them as individuals. I was talking about them as Rangers. Like, their individual powers. Their
Individually.
Okay.
First off, the whole premise of giving teenagers powers.
Hold on. I need to say this because this is some crazy stuff. And I'm sorry for putting you on blast. I love you, boo boo. But I will let
You don't have to say their name.
No, I'm not going to say his name. He knows who he is, and I'm going to let him know that he needs to watch this later. Okay? So, when I was 10 years old, myself and my neighbor used to fight over who was going to be Black Ranger. And we would sit out front.
If you were black back in the day, you was gonna be the black guy.
I know, right? Listen. We would be out in the front of our apartment, and I mean, we would like legit like be trying to hurt each other. There was one time this roundhouse to me, and I was like, I don't want to play anymore. Like that was it for me. I was like, I'm done. No more Power Rangers.
Who was your favorite?
Honestly, it's been a really long time since I watched Power Rangers, and I kind of mostly watched it for my cousin because he liked it.
What about you, Malcolm?
Tie between black and blue. Those are my favorites.
Now, all right. So hear me out though. Power Rangers was probably one of the shows that like had mild racism, but was still lit. So everybody,
It called you out.
It fucking called you out.
Definitely.
The Black Ranger was a black dude. The Yellow Ranger was a
Asian.
Yes.
The Red Ranger was an actual Indian.
Yes. It was an actual
Native American.
Like, it couldn't have been any more fucking racist.
And then the Blue Ranger, because you needed blue, had to be the nerd, and then Pink Ranger had to be the Valley Girl.
I'm not gonna lie though, I was all for the nerdum.
I just didn't. All right, I liked.
What happened to the White
I was okay.
What about the White Ranger? You forgot about the White one?
White
You didn't say
Ranger.
nothing about the Green one?
the green. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They started changing colors and doing all kinds of stuff. I'm talking about the original Power Rangers.
Well, okay. So Tommy went from stoner to like I've been sober for 6 months.
Pull the Charlie Sheen. Pull the Charlie Sheen.
That's how he goes from being the Green Ranger
To White Ranger.
I get it.
He went from
He earned his sobriety.
Yeah, he earns his sobriety coin.
He was
And
a
then-
stoner, and then he was pure again.
And then hold on.
He had his pipe.
And you see where I'm going with this. You see where I'm
That
going.
wasn't no fluke.
And then he turned into the White Ranger, and all of a sudden, white savior complex.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Because majority of the people with white savior complex used to be druggies.
Oh my god! Ah! Oh no! I didn't.
All right,
put that
so
together.
what do you got for us, Owen?
I ain't got nothing.
What is happening?
You don't have what
Monster.
about the post?
I don't know.
Go
I was
ahead,
kidding.
leave the show. You said you was gonna leave the show if I wasn't here. Go ahead.
Do you have the
What'd you
post?
do?
Go ahead.
I don't know what this stuff is right here.
Okay, so we can start out with the fact that the Fallout mod, the Frontier returned after being they stripped out that stuff that we were talking about last week. You go back to Nexus mods now. And previously, the last week, the game had been stripped from Nexus mods because there was trafficking and some other stuff that we're not going to talk about, just, clearly for the content of the show. We're not going to. It's not connected. Yeah, it got put back on the market after they took out all of the inappropriate bullshit, like the girl we were talking about and all that stuff.
Is this about the sex shit that we were talking about last week?
Yep, they took it out and now it is back and available for you to play. So if you want to play Fallout New Vegas, The New Frontier, 3 new storylines centered around Fallout New Vegas. There's vehicles you can ride on, all that stuff. If you want to play it, now you can. Sweet. Sorry, that was gonna be our spotlight. Oh yeah, and then Crunchyroll, Idris Elba partnered with Crunchyroll to make a new sci-fi futuristic Afrofuturistic series.
So we're getting. Is it gonna be blacks? We're getting another effort. All right. So what I want to know is what happened to Cannon Buster?
People
I
didn't
thought they were
like
making
it.
a second season. Were they?
People didn't like it that much.
There was.
I thought it was doing good on Netflix.
Okay, so I only saw a little bit of discussion during it, and a lot of people were mad at it. A lot of people loved it. I was one of the people who loved it, but I can actually see their side of it because there was a lot of it wasn't really a lot of concrete story.
The story was all over the place.
Yeah,
and, a lot of people were also upset because they were saying that the main character, I forgot the dude's name, but they were saying that he was too much of a mixture of Bash, Spike, and who else? Bash, Spike, and Mugen.
Mugen?
Yeah, they were saying he was too much of a mixture of them. They were saying he wasn't as original character in their
I
opinion.
think he was pretty original.
I liked him.
I mean,
okay.
What's the worst is when you find those characters and you find those shows that you fall in love with, and it's you in a small group.
Okay,
and it goes
all
by
right.
and you're like,
here's my problem. Here's my problem with that statement. Vash and Spike remind me of each other sometimes. Sometimes I would be watching an episode of Trigon and Vash the Stampede would be doing shit that reminds me of shit that Spike would do. It's never really a problem when characters have similarities when they're not characters of color. So what does him reminding people of Vash the Stampede or Spike from Cowboy Bebop that makes that a bad thing? What we when it comes to characters and when it comes to shows, especially new shows like that comes out of nowhere, sometimes familiarity is better than just get used to this, because hell, even the new shows new shows still coast on the name of something else, like She-Ra. That show purely coast on fucking He-Man and She-Ra from back in the day.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not like everything has a shit ton of originality in it.
it's kind of hard to make something like super original, anyways.
Everything is inspired by something.
Exactly.
But in turn, that's the same as like the force, smoke. Like, you're going to do that because that's what keeps coming out. So you're going to continue perpetuating that. You're not going to want to think outside the box because that's what's
like
been
that,
working.
Yeah, that is the character that everybody likes. They like that. Sorry, they like that. That smart alecky, witty. What do you call it? Airheaded character. Like, they like that. That's a lot of shonen MCs. They usually have those characteristics, and just so happens that he has big hair. And he wears, a button-up shirt and some slacks. They're like, oh, he's not a
He's like the Zoe Deschanel from New Girl. But
I
like,
love Zoe.
Man, my favorite. No, like,
but you're right. She is like a palette swap. Like,
right.
Yeah,
right.
She's the same character in every show. So
no, she's what? No,
that's
we're
what I
saying
said.
like looks wise, like the Hollywood look. Like, you could put her up to a lot of other girls. Like, you could put her up next to Katy Perry. You could put her up to next to.
Oh, you mean
there's
like
a whole
big
chart.
bubbly?
Yeah, there's a whole chart of girls that they look like because it's a look. It's a Hollywood look that they're going for. They want the doughy, big-eyed, blue-eyed girl with the dark hair and the rosy cheeks. You know.
I did.
Her
like,
personality.
I'm not gonna lie. I did like the whole. It's just on.
I like the show. It's funny.
This show is pretty fucking
She
hilarious.
is my spirit animal. I swear to you,
Her and
she's my
Cece
spirit
are
animal.
funny.
I am Zoe Deschanel.
But what
from New
about
Girl.
Schmidt?
I love Schmidt. Yeah, Schmidt's my
Schmidt
favorite
doesn't
male
get
character.
Schmidt needs love.
He's my favorite male character on the show.
Yeah,
He's the best one. He's hilarious. And he never stops.
Schmidt is your favorite
What I don't
Character?
what I don't understand
He's
is
funny.
Didn't
Don't
they?
say it. You have a mole fetish? Is that what
Well,
that's
no,
from the show.
well,
Okay, because that's from the show.
Oh,
I like Schmidt because he's funny.
No, Schmidt is
Schmidt
hilarious.
is fucking dead on.
And
hilarious.
Cece, and I really like Cece.
Honestly,
and I want
okay,
them to be
I'm
together,
not
you
gonna
know?
lie. Nick was one of my favorite characters.
Nick is funny.
I love that man, and it was just because like
And he voices.
he is like every person that I've ever gotten close to.
And he
where
does
they're
great.
super smart, but they're dumb as a box of rocks. Like
Yeah.
the common sense factor isn't there, and like the want and the ambition or lack thereof is only there when he's trying to impress somebody or prove a point, as opposed to like just understanding their greatness in general.
And he was also didn't he voice act Spider-Man in Spideyverse? He was the older Spider-Man.
I think so.
Yeah.
He did great playing older.
Dude, I love that
characters.
movie. I love that movie.
Can't wait for the second one to come out.
It's actually the one thing that made me love Miles Morales.
Speaking of Spider-Man, all right, so
What up?
we all know that the Doc Ock from the original Spider-Man is coming back. So are all three. So are Tobey Maguire and what is his name? The Amazing Spider-Man guy. Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Electro's Jamie Foxx's Electro is coming back, but
Yes.
it's not going to be the same Electro. And then, spoiler alert, major spoiler alert, but Evan Peters has been introduced into the MCU just last night on WandaVision. So everything is building up for this major Spider-Verse movie. Do you think this is where we introduce Miles, or do we leave him out?
I don't know.
See,
They're trying to keep it. They're trying
I
to keep
want
it
to
under
say
wraps.
yes.
They're trying to keep it down low for real though, aren't they? Because they haven't even told what's his name about it. New kid, Tom Holland,
Yeah.
because he be running his mouth. But
Well, yeah. So they're keeping the script away from him, obviously. But
That's also one of my
but
favorite things.
as fans, but as movie
better.
lovers, is this where we introduce? If we introduce Miles in this movie, who should play him? Because we already have Prowler in this universe too, played by Donald Glover.
I wish it was like 7 years ago, and it could have been Donald Glover for Miles Morales. Y'all were
Nah, but y'all was too scared after that one special.
Yeah.
Dicks.
You think I was supposed to get up, put on my shaft pajamas, get out my shaftos, and pour some shaft juice in it.
And then he had to pause. Shaft juice.
Shaft
Yes, that's where he pauses. All right, so.
Oh, but yeah. So Idris Elba partnered with Crunchyroll to create this series. It's going to be an Afrofuturistic series about. They're saying it's basically going to be based around the, separating in social class. People who are rich and upper class are, getting all the class consciousness and Afrofuturism.
So,
yeah, that kind of reminds me of something.
Content that explores that.
Yeah, and that's what they were saying that this is supposed to be about. So
See,
I'm
that's
excited.
the kind of stuff I wouldn't mind my son.
Did they
watching.
have a
It
cast?
doesn't matter that there's
What's the name of
profanity.
it?
It doesn't matter that there's.
So far, it's going to be called Dante.
I'm like, I need to watch this before I let him watch it.
Dante.
But there's
Dante.
certain things like this, and I'm like,
kinda
okay, there's
reminds me of-
violence, and there's this.
Okay, this is a little bit off
like,
topic, but there was like an
I don't ever just
Afro-futuristic
send him
tabletop
off to
game
watch
that
it.
was in
That's tight.
development. I haven't watched it in like months or something like that, but it's basically like, it was similar to what Black Panther was going through. It was like this futuristic Africa, and they had like their own nations and everything, their own magic system. But it was
That sounds awesome.
yeah, it's been months since I took a like. I looked at it and I was just like, oh, dude, I want in. And then I saw it was like coming soon. And I was like, damn it.
Honestly, shout out to the actors and producers and directors and stuff who are getting more black actors. When we were younger, it wasn't a thing. Like you would see like Samuel L. Jackson, Will Smith,
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba
Oh
Gooding
my
Jr. Sometimes he did that
God.
one about the hell elevator and shit. I remember that movie. That movie was crazy. Yeah.
yeah. All right. So
many
that
actors,
movie was
though.
crazy. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a Static Shock movie.
what really introduced me to him was like Snow Dogs. I'm just like,
Hey, nothing wrong with that. But shout out to these new actors who are expanding in Afrofuturism and
Yes.
showing more black actors as lead roles.
yeah.
Because
And then like all right, so I don't want to say it really kind of opened.
Lawrence Fishburne was another one. Sorry, back
Oh my
in the
God,
day.
Lawrence Fishburne was
Yeah.
everywhere after
Back
the
in the
Matrix.
day,
man.
He was everywhere. But
he was everywhere before in the 90s. He just played specific roles.
yeah.
And then he
very-
kind
Well,
of
what I'm saying is, okay,
Matrix, it opened up his range.
yeah.
I mean,
What I was going for was Lawrence Fishburne was. He was everywhere for a short period of time, and then it kind of just slowed down, and then the Matrix.
Oh gosh.
moving- That is a horrifying image.
I did not need to see that.
What?
I did not need to see that. I just
It's a children's show. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm sorry, furry booties.
Furry. Oh man, that's a face.
Sorry.
They was getting it though. They was like,
I didn't mean to show the furry booties.
You did mean to show the furry booties. That was our code open.
what is that uncomfortable about the twerking furries? I feel like there's something.
I'm just
deeper that
uncomfortable.
You're not saying.
I am uncomfortable with unknown
Sorry, y'all.
situations.
I don't know who's in that mask.
I don't.
Seriously uncomfortable. Is it a guy or a girl? I need to know this before I
No.
clap for the clapping.
Not even that. It's more the lines of I don't know you. That's my purse.
That's my purse.
What? What?
We're gonna take a break. We'll be right
I
back.
gotta take. God damn it! I had something.
Fall down trying to fuck you,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Hopefully you don't have no baby. I don't even wanna go back home.
No.
Hopefully I don't need you on your own.
I went from broke to paper throwing, ain't no smoke to paper rolling. Old green hunters, ancient zone. Yes, I've been on a wave. Yo, shit static while I stay in motion. I used to pop perkies, roll up blunts and sip on hyper potion. Now I'm focused. If I'm rolling, I ain't rolling. Homie rolling, then I'm smoking. No distractions, money motive. Y'all talk bread, but steady loafing. Shit contagious, shit corrosive. If I want it, I'm gon' get it. Stupid. I ain't never sweat no losers. Beggars can't be choosers. If the Shah Medulla, his mama Medusa, why his brother reclusive, crying for help in the music. These other rappers transparent, but that's why my shit transfusion. These other rappers is poison. We need evasive maneuvers. And if I brandish the hammer, you gon' hear cut like a movie. I've been around all the groupies. I've been around for the Lucy. And most of these rappers be Mickey, but some of these rappers be goofy. I got my whole team saluting. I feel like Monkey D. Luffy. Man, all this hating shit confusing. If you hate me, then shoot me. Don't give a fuck about it.
What up? We're back. What's up? Hi.
Shit, I tried. All right.
All right.
Well, you lost that staring contest.
Yeah, so previously we were just talking about just black actors. It's a good time. For us in sci-fi films, we're paving the way, starting new things. Well, not we are, they are. But anyways, let's get into our next subject. So recently, police arrested a Pokemon hacker. This dude was like really getting his bag. He had Pokemon Sword and Shield save files that he was like basically taking and editing and altering them to where, let's just say, shiny Pokemon on deck. So like people were just getting all these shiny Pokemon. That's already something that's not supposed to be like a thing. Like before previous games, they were cracking down on it. I remember I actually have, I don't know about y'all, I have some illegal shiny Pokemon.
Fall down trying to fuck you,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Hopefully we don't have no baby. I don't even wanna go back home.
No.
Hopefully I don't need you on your own.
I went from broke to paper throwing, ain't no smoke to paper rolling. All green hunters, ancient zone. Yes, I've been on a wave. Yo, shit static while I stay in motion. I used to pop perkies, roll up blunts and sip on hyper potion. Now I'm focused, if I'm rolling, I ain't rolling, homie rolling, that I'm smoking, no distractions, money motive, y'all talk bread but steady, low vision, contagious, shit corrosive, if I want it, I'm gon' get it, stupid. I ain't never sweat no losers, beggars can't be choosers, if the shot Medulla hit mama Medusa, why his brother reclusive crying for help in the music? These are the rappers transparent, but that's why my shit transfusion. These other rappers is poison, we need evasive maneuvers, and if I brandish the hammer, you gon' hear cut like a movie. I've been around all the groupies, I've been around for the Lucy, and most of these rappers be Mickey, but some of these rappers be goofy. I got my whole team saluting, I feel like Monkey D. Luffy. Man, all this hating shit confusing, if you hate me then shoot me. Don't give a fuck about his life, but his property looted. And y'all be capping and y'all rap, say y'all probably do it. He hit the stew half and half, that shit probably music. I hit the plug for a half, now I'm probably zooted. I poured a codeine in.
All right, so why do I look like that?
Man, you look hot as shit.
What?
Hey, you are enjoying
What is
yourself.
that?
You are enjoying yourself.
What is happening?
You're the only one who looks like you're.
What are those?
You might have to close out of the.
That is picture perfect, my friend.
Oh God,
You
why
might
do I
have to
look
close
like
out of
that?
the thing and bring it
That
back.
right there.
Yeah, we
is
may have to bring it back because we're
opening.
stuck.
If you want to just do audio, we can continue. Japanese authorities have arrested a 23-year-old man who was charged with hacking and selling save data for Pokemon Sword and Shield. According to a report from Japanese newspaper Ashi Shimbun via Cerebi, police say the man earned about $10,900 from altering and selling copies of Pokemon Sword and Shield. And so what he would do is he would just take the game files and he would, hack them out, put some illegally modified data on that mug, and sell it.
People get that.
And it's just, but it's just crazy.
You don't understand.
It's crazy that I'm just now seeing a article about this because they've been doing this for a long time.
Hold up. And I know a lot of people who would set up an Etsy. Here's how they don't get caught. They set up an Etsy and then they would advertise that they're selling like the full on Pokemon Sword and Shield, database and stuff like that, and that they're playable and competitive. It would be shiny, both shiny and non-shiny forms and shit like that.
Yeah.
And in that database you get like 80 shiny fucking Dittos off the bat. It's
how much did we pay for those shiny Dittos, babe? How much we pay for them shiny Dittos? $10.
$10.
See?
Yeah.
That's money right there.
Yeah. So selling it, they would sell it on Etsy, and I'm not sure if that's how this person did it, but
keep going. This part.
But yeah, no, there were, and then there were some people who were scamming the shit out of other players because they would need to get into your Nintendo account to put the Pokemon in like your Pokemon Home and stuff like that because that's all linked together.
Yeah, they would trade you or whatever. They show up, trade you.
So like there was one of two ways that they could do it.
A lot of them clone it. Oh, sorry.
No.
Yeah.
You're right. There's one or two ways you can do it. They would trade you through the game, but if there was too many Pokemon, they would just ask for your account, and then they would send it to your account. They would put it into your Pokemon box in your account, like that. And it's just like, who's trusting people this much?
It's like, I'm sorry, that is sus right there, man.
I would not let anybody
Like the
touch my
fact
shit.
that you asked for my account. Gengar looks a little shiny right now. Can we acknowledge that? That is the brightest Gengar.
I bought him from this dude.
You brought You brought there, yeah.
41 yen.
Don't suspend this,
Looks kind of
Nintendo.
high too. Look at his eyes.
He is stoned.
Gengar always looks high.
He's on that sticky.
That's Gengar. I'm sorry if I'm a ghost that like eats people's. I'm gonna be high too. Like some part of me is just go.
What?
You should see him go into his
Peoples.
Gigantamax
General
form.
people.
Yeah.
Then he got the much.
Oh yeah.
Around eating people.
Yeah,
Can we
he can have
talk?
the board?
How are kids not just dead everywhere? These are super powered animals that eats people. Like they just, some of them don't eat people. Wow. But there are way more, like Drifloon. It just comes down, picks up a kid like a cherry out of a tree, and flies the fuck off. and nobody knows where they go.
There was an episode in the old school Pokemon where they stumbled into that mansion and Ghastly, Gengar, and Haunter were fucking with everybody.
Hey,
that the
I
one
say
who
right
dies?
now,
Like,
that's
he
where Ash
picks up his
dies.
ghost,
He picks up his soul. He takes. You
Yeah,
took this
Trooper
man.
Almost anything
like,
I've ever seen.
Can we talk about how? All right,
That's some shit.
Dragon Ball Z. Let me. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Pokemon,
Just hear me
man.
out. Just hear me out.
Ash has been through a lot for a 10-year-old. He's been
just
turned
friends.
stone. He died.
Yeah. That's what I'm about to go to. This is why I'm bringing up Dragon Ball Z. Everyone wants to shit on the fact that like Goku has died like what, maybe one or two, maybe 3 times.
Goku's got like kids and stuff too.
Yeah, but he's died maybe 3 times throughout the entire span of Dragon Ball Z. Ash has died damn near 4 or 5 times hunting.
Also hasn't aged.
He hasn't.
He's immortal.
He hasn't aged. This motherfucker has died in so many movies,
He's immortal.
starting with Mewtwo.
Dead ass talking about this.
Yeah,
Like these are real ass people. I mean,
Like he almost.
the moment. I was like, I was
real shit?
I was processing that. I was like, he is dead ass upset about this.
No, because like there's always memes about other characters who's died more than once in anime. And you know who's never on that fucking list? Ash. It's like, oh man, he's 10, he gets a pass. No! No! The fact that he's 10 should worry you! That should fucking worry you! Because this 10-year-old has been through more than I have in my entire 30 years of existing. Now, the theory that, like, you know, Ash is in a coma, that makes sense to me. Would I hate it if that turned out to be true? No, because I'm tired at this point. I've been waiting
Over it.
I've been waiting for this nigga's birthday since I was 9. So like,
You know,
I mean, even when it came to Goof Troop, they like was like, okay, he's at least in
dude,
college
what if like
now.
the leap years and
They're
they're like insane, you know?
They're like, all right, he's been this old.
what if
He's been in elementary and junior high long enough. It's time for high school. Okay, he's going off to
hold on.
college.
he'd be like Naruto and skip the whole tuning exam or whatever. Which exam was it? The beginning or
this nigga became a Hokage and not even passed the beginning exam.
beginning exam?
And then the day he was supposed to take it, it's against what, Konohamaru?
Something like that. I
He
can't
disrespected the shit out of Konohamaru.
remember. That was just wild. They were like,
This
oh, so I
man-
still gotta take it? It's like literally Naruto saved an entire village.
Yeah.
And they're still
I
like,
think-
bro, you gotta take that exam.
He
He won a war. He saved the village. I think you get a fucking pass.
I think that.
But no.
Nah, man.
They wanted
rules.
They wanted.
rules.
You know what? You know what I feel like? They wanted.
Fight,
Well, they
you
was
can
hating.
fuck, but you cannot buy a
You
cigarette.
think they were hating? Yeah, it's
They were hating.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hear me out. Just hear me out. I think they wanted to have that moment of Naruto being a complete fucking savage to someone that looked up to him. Because did you see this motherfucker punched this shit? He flew over here. Naruto ran to him, picked him up by the head, and tossed him. and then
like,
ran
damn,
to
we
him
didn't know it was gonna be
and
this
started
way.
piecing him up.
I didn't think it'd be like this.
If Fight Back was a fucking person in a moment,
Man.
that was it. That was it. So anyways, we always talk. We talk about Dragon Ball Z so much when it comes to deaths. We talk about every other anime, but we never talk about the goddamn 10-year-old with horrible parents. Like what? First off, Ash, he has a mom
And Mr. Mime.
and Mr. Mime.
His stepdad.
Because Mr. Mime is clapping cheeks. I don't care what y'all say. Mr. Mime is clapping cheeks.
He's always-
1, 2. We don't fucking know where his dad is. That's some black shit. And like
that is some stereotypical stuff. That is not.
and like
Why is that? But wait. Why is that black?
Exactly. I know a lot of
You know how many
white
white men
Yeah.
coming over here, digging in, and then going back to Italy? Like, see.
Yep.
But I can't
Yeah,
agree that Mr.
and-
Mime might be clapping them cheeks.
There's no fight.
definitely
He's
clapping
definitely
those
is.
cheeks.
It's a definite.
Do you not
even a
did you,
question.
hold on. Did you not see Pokemon episode? I don't know why. I remember this fucking episode. No, I do know why. Episode 6 of Sun and Moon. Episode 6 of Sun and Moon. You can tell how he was putting that lotion on Ash's mom that he was clapping cheeks. All right, yeah, they're in Aloha, which is they're the Hawaiian one.
Next time you watch that episode, have red light special playing in the back of your head, and it'll hit a little different.
It definitely does.
It just hits a little
definitely
different.
does.
You're like, all right, I see.
I
it
know
now.
why I remember this
I see
episode.
it.
I know because this is
a whole new show.
I remember the episode because this is the episode where they finally stopped doing Misty like a bitch and gave her a Mega Gyarados. Like that was a hell yeah, solid moment, and she was like slapping motherfuckers around.
She did have
like she was a bitch about a bike anymore. Like
I fucking hate that shit. You know,
that was 90%.
episodes just like, you better have my bike. You better have my
Okay, but
That
wait,
was 90% of
How
her
many
character
times
arc.
did we have to watch 3 separate episodes to watch one fight?
But still.
Okay.
But still. 200
I'm just
episodes
saying.
over a goddamn bike?
Look,
Over a motherfucking
entire-
bike?
Hey, she was
200
mad. That was like a
episodes,
whole reason why she joined
it
the
was
squad.
a fight
Her whole
that everybody
journey.
I'm the
has
whole
been
reason why
waiting
she
for.
joined the squad.
And we had to watch every episode to get to that one epic fight that lasted
All right, but
3 to 4 episodes.
but like,
The fucking game go.
but like,
Sorry.
This is
but-
Okay,
burn.
if you
All right,
had a
hear me
choice to
out.
go
Big
through it,
mouth.
hear me out.
Big mouth, yeah.
Big mouth Gengar. But hear me out though. If your entire personality is "bitch, you owe me a bike," that's just sad. That's just sad.
She was the soccer
Cowboy
girl
Bebop
that
walked
put
around
like-
with curved cigarettes. He didn't complain.
No.
Lit him.
All right, hear me out.
Cricket.
Hear me out.
Cowboy Bebop.
Was that soccer?
She's-
Cowboy Bebop.
That is not soccer equivalent. These motherfuckers didn't start off as friends. They weren't put on a team. They grew to be friends.
Technically,
Sakura.
three-man
I have
squad.
so many fucking
Three-man
problems with
squad.
Sakura.
There was a 3-man squad.
Yeah, it was a 3-man.
Was he not
They weren't
there?
made to be put on this squad though. They were not. They're not supposed to be having each other's backs in life to death situations. At any moment in time, they could have just opted out to just be like, you know what? I don't need to deal with this.
Revenge
You died too
and
much.
acceptance is what brought Naruto and Sasuke together. Bike is what brought.
The stolen bike.
I can give you that. But
Bike.
But my problem with Sakura is like all right.
So if I stole
real
your
life
bike right
shit.
now, would you bond with me?
Maybe.
Why can't we bond over positive shit though? Why is
I
that?
gotta get my money eventually.
Like if I walked into your house and just stole
You're
your
like,
bike
this is
and just
mine,
ran off.
but eventually I'll pay you back.
Yeah,
I'd be
but,
like, hey,
like-
nigga, what the fuck? And I chase
Wait,
you out the door,
hear
and
me
then
out.
we be homies until you give me the money for my
You
bike.
can just hold him out. Like,
Not if he's on my bike. I can't keep
Not if he's
but you
on
caught
my-
up to him. You were on a whole ass journey with this nigga. You
But
better.
that's what the bond is for, so I can low key keep tabs on him. Oh, okay. Damn, we
Nah,
we
fuck
went
that.
over-
We had a whole blackout. We deserve a little more time than that.
Cut straight to the credits. We'll be done.
We can wrap it up. We can save this stuff for later.
We're gonna save this. Yeah,
It's the tangent.
We can save it. I
Do
mean,
you want to?
weird
Do you want to
tangent
tell
for
them
a
what we're
while.
saving for next week, or do
Shit
you
got
just want to
weird.
hit them with surprises?
I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I
We're not
guess
going to
not.
talk about it that much. Well,
All right.
long story short, the Pokemon ban resulted in people's Pokemon Bank being disabled. They couldn't use it, so that was the way that they're catching people from doing the cheating process. And speaking of cheating, Call of Duty Warzone also had its third biggest ban since the game, has been in existence, banning 60,000 players for cheating.
Beautiful.
Quit cheating!
Jesus.
Cheating!
Why are they cheating?
How?
Cheaters never win in their
How
get
though?
caught.
No. How this fuck?
Fans smack. Get that ass.
How are you so shitty at games? First off, why are you cheating at Pokemon?
Dude, the cheats are pretty. The cheating systems that they have for these shooters can be pretty wild. Like that one where you can see through walls and it's got like the little stick figures and it's like you can
What?
see where they are. And
What?
if
Wait,
they
that's a
spot-
thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a legitimate thing.
I saw it. They were showing the
gamer
biggest.
got banned from it because he streamed himself cheating.
There was a chick that did it too, and she was like,
That's
"My
hilarious.
friend was playing earlier. I think she must have had the cheat on while she was playing." And it's like,
Throwing people under the bus.
That was always my favorite thing though, is finding glitches in random games.
Oh, dude.
Oh, if I throw 2 arrows and then hit.
So my son might have been
while
cheating
they're
at
in the
Fortnite.
air, it like duplicates 100, and you have to sell so many things to get certain things. So I would just duplicate everything.
in what? In which game?
It wasn't Dynasty Warriors.
All right, you got Spice has
Yeah,
Spice has a shout out in the
just
group
hit
saying,
me.
"Hey Spice, nice to see, good to see you doing great Ruby things."
Thank you, Michael. I love you.
All right,
But y'all, we got to wrap it up. We went over time.
we do have to, even though that blackout kind of fucked us a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about. It does.
Real quick, before we leave the show, we were going to spotlight somebody since the 28 Days of Black cosplay. We're going to spotlight somebody every week. And this week is my homie Keenan. He's probably not going to see this because he's a busy man. We've never met in person. But I admire his cosplay. He's one of my favorite cloud cosplayers.
Nice.
He's also done a lot of 3D printing and he's been published for his cosplay. So go check out
Yes.
Keenan O. Baker on Facebook or Aquarius Taught Me Cosplay on Instagram. This dude's pretty nice with the.
All right.
And happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. His
Happy
birthday's
birthday,
next
bro.
Happy birthday.
All right, so Malcolm, where can they find you social media wise?
I literally got nothing. Facebook, that's it.
Just Facebook.
That's fine.
Like, what about you,
I got nothing,
Spice?
man. I'm like a pet.
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube.
What
I'm
is-
on TikTok.
So you're on all the platforms.
And I do nothing.
Yes,
No, it's my online bestie is my YouTube. There's not really much on there. Don't worry about it. You already know where to find me on Facebook. My Instagram is Spice517, and then my TikTok is what am I? Pull up my TikTok.
I'm not.
I think I'm still this on
you
TikTok.
forgot your
I'm pretty sure I'm still this. On
We're
TikTok.
gonna take pictures after the show, and I'll just link all the stuff together. What about you, KeyCat? Where can they find you?
You can find me as KeyCat Cosplay on Instagram, KeyCat Games on Twitter, and KeyCat Gaming on Twitch.
And for
Hey.
those who keep asking me on TikTok, she's never gonna get it.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, I start my stream between 6 and 7ish p.m. Depends on when I wake up from my midday nap after the gym. But I stream for about 2.5, 3 hours.
Are we gonna do Among
Come
Us
hang
today?
It's up to you guys.
We have people coming over to. We can't.
Oh, you guys have
Yeah, we have. I mean, it
Thursday.
Maybe Thursday.
Maybe Thursday?
Underground.
Yeah, we'll plan it after the show.
End this show.
All right.
Okay, well,
Hey, you can find me at Heel Panda God on TikTok, Black Rose Cosplay on Instagram, Trash Panda Games on Twitch and YouTube, although I don't do shit on Twitch on YouTube, so there you go. This has been an episode of Saiyan Saturdays. We're gonna destroy Planet Vegeta at some point in time. Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, fuck
this.
Fuck Jesus.
Fuck this.
Fuck it.
Fuck my planet. This week's winner will be announced on the fan page Saiyan Saturdays. So also be on the lookout for that. Twisms.
Twizzles.
Twizzles.